Hi, I'm Chris, founder and CEO of the House of Science. I'm a trained secondary science teacher. I taught science and chemistry for many years, but had a concern during my time in the classroom that year nines or third formers coming into school did not have any science background. In fact, they told me outright they'd never been taught science at all. And more than that, many of them had a negative attitude to science, thinking it was not for them. It was only for the academic clever kids and they would never be any good at it. Now, the implications of this are quite dire. I could see a community losing that crucial scientific literacy, and without that, there's implications for them as individuals, for their families, for the community, for the country's economy, even for the whole planet. There's some crucial things that we need to look at solving. Climate change is just a classic example where scientific literacy is a foundation to that. So a few years ago, I decided something needed to be done to help empower primary teachers to deliver better science lessons. I believe every primary student deserves a quality science education. And without the resources and the confidence that is lacking in our primary schools at the moment, that wasn't going to happen. So I left my teaching job in order to do this justice. I felt I couldn't come up with a solution on top of my full-time demanding teaching job. Now, the success of the House of Science initiative in the Western Bay has spread, and we're now in 10 regions around the country. Over 10% of the schools are on board, but we have a problem. The model we've had to adopt is inherently difficult to fund because we don't have ongoing government funding or large commitments. So we rely on grants, sponsorships, and donations. But in order to upscale this and I guess make this accessible to every school and every student in the country, we need some evidence, and we currently don't have the expertise or the time or the funding to gather that evidence to see whether our current model or the other pilots that we've been trialling is working. So that's where Bright Spots can come in and help us. And I just implore you to partner with us to help us scale up this very successful pilot and get science into every primary school in the country. Thank you.